Okay, welcome to LDSBookReview.com. I'm Ryan Daly again, and today we are going to review To the Rescue, the biography of Thomas S. Monson by Heidi Swinton. Okay, so I love this man. He's amazing. He's fantastic. The stories made me appreciate him even more, which I think is the intent of a biography of any president of the church. However, I wish they could have found a better writer for the biography, a better storyteller, and one that can kind of make him to be more approachable and more like a real human being. With that, I'm going to give it 3 stars to start, and I'll explain why in a little bit. The only reason why I didn't give it 2, unfortunately, is because that would make me feel like a bad member of the church. Again, it's not a statement on Thomas S. Monson. I'm just talking about the book and the content itself. Love the man, love the man. Biography was a little difficult for me. The reason why the biography was a little difficult for me is going to be seen in some of the general storylines, setups that Heidi Swinton goes into. It's written in a context where it's pretty much assumed that he's going to be a prophet. So there's really all of the things that make him relatable as a human being are stripped out. Only the phenomenal, great stories are in there. And so it's one of those, like, every chapter starts with the concept that we knew he was going to be a prophet because of this one experience. And at the young age of 8, we knew he was going to be a prophet because he was so nice. And when he was 16, we knew he was going to be a prophet because he didn't make that mistake. And when he was 30, we knew he was going to be a prophet because he was called to be an apostle. And so, as much as the stories are meaningful and as much as Thomas S. Monson has come to the rescue, and that is his mission in life, and a phenomenal man, the book itself is kind of dragging and kind of makes you feel like you got no chance to live up, right? He obviously was foreordained for his calling, but the book could have made him a little bit more relatable rather than just immediately getting published after he was ordained to confirm the transfer of power and to make everyone who read it feel fantastic. In addition to that, one of the things that I think that is not the author's fault is the irony of the pricing. I think this is the first time, not the first time, but this was one of those solidified moments when I really struggled with book pricing in the LDS community, particularly when there's such a monopoly within a small organization or company to capitalize on the LDS community. When a book of this nature that's purported to be something that would help us draw closer to the new prophet is sold at an exorbitant price. I believe it was $39.95 in order to get your copy when it came out, and I think currently it's still a challenge when comparable hardcover books that don't have complete vertical integration could be purchased at Barnes and Noble for $19.95, right? So there's I think that probably tainted me a little bit as well. With that being said, the book is worth reading if you're going to be reading the biographies of the prophets. It's obviously a required one because it's the only one available, and I would recommend it if you're interested in learning more about Thomas S. Monson, but you're going to have to see past kind of the setups that take place to confirm the cultural necessity. It just seems to be a lot more padded and fluffed than I think it needed to be. But again, I appreciate the content as a whole and the attempt. If you would like a more further write-up on this, I'll have a complete write-up on ldsbookreviews.com. You're welcome to follow me on that blog as well as this YouTube channel. And with that, we wish you well.